Whether we are 7 years old or 17 years old, whether we are 37 years old or 87 years old, we are children of God. That's what St. John tells us. We are children of God, and that is who we are. Right now, it does not yet appear what we shall be, but when He appears, we shall be like Him. We shall see Him as He is. God expects us to behave in keeping with what we are. Weak, young children ever in need of His help. We are called to live like children, always trusting in our Heavenly Father. God inspires in us a pure heart typical of innocent children, even when faced with pain and hardship. Saint Jose Maria Escrivá said, "A foolish child wails and stamps his feet when his loving mother puts a needle to his finger to get a splinter out." That's the description of a foolish child. A sensible child, on the other hand, he said, perhaps with his eyes full of tears, because the flesh is weak, with his eyes full of tears, looks gratefully at his good mother, who is making him suffer a little in order to avoid much greater harm. So we ask the divine child, Jesus, to make us to be a sensible child. May we be like Him, divine child Jesus, always dependent, always trusting our Heavenly Father. And Jesus asks us today, what do you want today? My child, if you knew how I long to do you good. I fed 5,000 people with only 5 loaves and 2 fish because I knew they were hungry. I calmed the storm when my disciples were frightened. I brought back to life Jairus' daughter when he asked me to come to help her. You can say as the prophet, who has cried to the Lord and has not been heard? Do not hesitate to ask for spiritual and corporal goods, for health, for memory, for success in your work or studies. Don't you want to ask me for good friends, patience? Don't you want to ask me for joy, for generosity, love for God, and hatred for sin? All these I can give you and much more if you ask me. But remember always my prayer in Gethsemane. Father, not my will, but your will be done. I promised a humble heart I will not despise. The best gift of God is a humble and repentant heart.